All right, everybody, welcome back to class. Today we're going to be focusing on a proper front kick and 3 common mistakes that are holding you back from having the best front kick in class. Okay, so we're going to take in consideration, you guys understand the concepts and the variations of front kick. So I'm just going to show this to you really quick. You have a front leg front kick, back leg, right? You can use some footwork. If you want some options on footwork, you can check this video out right here on a previous footwork drill. But you have stepping, front kick, switch, front kicks, and of course shuffle. Now, we could take the time to go over right leg and left leg, but it's all pretty much the same. It's just understanding the concept of right leg kick, left leg kick, step, switch, and shuffle. Those are different ways you can put footwork into the kicks to give you combinations and make you less visible or to prevent telegraphing, right? Okay, so now that we got all that stuff, let's go over those 3 common mistakes that people make that's holding them back from having an amazing front kick. Now, first mistake they have is they're not kicking with their body, right? When you kick, whether it's a lead leg, right or left, whether it's a reverse kick on the back, right or left, either way, you want to make sure your body goes with it. This is what I mean. If I'm kicking with my back leg, this is my right, I bring this knee up into the chamber. Notice how my shoulder, my elbow goes with it. The right side of my body goes with my kick. A lot of times people, they'll kick in this manner here, and they're losing their distance. They're losing their power, their range sacrifices, their balance is sacrificed. It's just not a very effective means of kicking for 2 reasons. 1, it limits your ability, and 2, it doesn't give you the opportunity to follow up your attack. You never want to throw a single kick. You don't want to be just one and done. You always want the opportunity to follow up and increase your combination capability. So when you kick, for mistake number 1, you want to make sure that you bring that body with you. Same thing if it's a left, you don't want to cross it back. You don't want to bow and bend and bring your body backwards. You want to keep this side with you. Nice and clean. Same thing if I'm kicking here, my right leg is lead. Here. Not shifting, not bending, not leaning. Bring your knee up in the chamber position. Snap the kick. Back leg. Snap the kick. Right? Now, of course, we have snaps and kinetics. Snaps and pushing kicks. We'll do another video up here like this maybe. But for this one, to continue, step number 1 or mistake number 1, make sure your body goes with the kick. Don't let your body fight the actual kick. Does that make sense? Okay, so train on that one. Mistake number 2 that people make is not the chambering. They don't chamber in the front and they don't chamber at the end. When you throw a proper front kick, you want to make sure you throw the kick and re-chamber and then land the kick properly. A lot of times people will throw it like a leg swing, which takes away the ability and the strength of your kick, and then they keep it long and not rechamber it back at the end. Rechambering is extremely important for 2 specific reasons. 1, this keeps you covered and gives you the opportunity to actually commit to your kick and commit to the accuracy of your kick, right? If I'm just here, this can hit anywhere along the center line of your opponent. But this one gives me the opportunity to aim to high, middle, or low instead of just swinging your kick up, right? On the second portion of that, it maintains my balance. When I rechamber, I can choose to land the kick or I can choose to throw an additional kick. Having the opportunity to throw those additional kicks while not sacrificing my balance will make me a far better martial artist and harder to read when I'm actually sparring for my opponent. Does that make sense? So chamber that knee before and after the actual connection of the kick. Third mistake people make is the actual landing. You don't want to overcommit your momentum, just the same thing in the punches, like in the jab video right here. You don't want to overcommit to it because now you're sacrificing everything and leaving yourself open for attacks. So when I kick, mistake number 3, they'll hear and what we call crash landing. They kick and they drop their posture forward past their knee, past their stance. We don't want that. We want to make sure when we rechamber, I can control a landing to the front. I can control a landing to the back. Very important. Same thing if I'm kicking off my lead. Land to the front, land to the back, right? As well as that controlled landing still goes back to point number 2, gives me the chance to follow up with additional kicks. Does that make sense? All right, so quick refresh. Mistake number 1 people make, following through with the body, right? They don't commit to the kick. They're not even. They're not coordinated with their entire head to toe body. Mistake number 2, they're forgetting the chamber. And mistake number 3, they're messing up the landing. Nice, clean, controlled, nice, solid front kick. And that applies to whether you're doing static or kinetic, snaps or pushing kicks. All right? So train hard. See you next time. Thank you.